On behalf of the Association of Cuban Engineers, I'd like to welcome everyone here. As mentioned, I'd like to acknowledge Manuel Cerejo, member of the association, who was the inspiration for this event. I also like to thank the board of directors of the association, who agreed to sponsor this event and provided input during the early planning stages. I also like to thank our MC, Pedro Roy, representing ICAS, Father Eria, and our distinguished panelists. I also like to thank Bacardi for the wonderful refreshments, and also thank our co-sponsors who helped advertise the event, including ICAS, University of Miami, Center for Latin American Studies, and the Cuban-American Association of Civil Engineers. But most of all, I'd like to thank the audience here. The fact that you're here and you're participating. If you noticed on the RSVP, I was the one listed. If you had questions with the RSVP or the event, and I got a lot of feedback. I had the opportunity to speak to many of you in the audience and also interact via email. I got a lot of positive feedback, a lot of optimism, but there was one person. His name was Fernando Garcia. And Fernando was very passionate, but he was very upset. He says, "Why are you doing this? Why are you wasting your time? Cuba is a lost cause." And you can tell in his voice that he was so passionate about it. And he loved Cuba before Castro. And he's been so frustrated over 50 years that he's lost hope. So I want to thank this audience here because you still have a dream and you still have hope for a better Cuba. The purpose of this event, in my view, is to bring the Cuban community here in Miami together and develop a network among which we can identify the resources and expertise we have here. In the event that there is a positive transition in Cuba towards a democratic society, we at least know who to contact and who still has hope and is interested in fulfilling a dream for Cuba's future. So again, I'd like to thank everyone here for your positive outlook and for your interest in seeing Cuba prosper. So with that, I'd like to turn it over to Father Eria for the invocation.